What's good, and good early afternoon from Accra, Ghana. My apologies, I've been away for the last few days. Again, I've been having internet issues. Really, it's my own fault. I should know when I'm traveling to developing countries that these kind of things can happen. So when I do get back to Canada, I'm definitely going to be looking into some sort of global data internet plan so I don't run into these issues while I'm traveling. But tomorrow I am flying back to South Africa, to Johannesburg. And I never had many issues with internet while I was there, but definitely when I get back to Canada, I will be looking into some sort of, I don't know, satellite global internet, because I just can't be running into these problems while I travel to developing countries. So we're going to go over our friend BTC. We have a lot to go over. We're going to look at the DXY. We're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance, the 5-day Gaussian channel, the 4-hour chart, the daily chart, and the weekly chart. So we're sitting at 39,889, seeing a nice little push up about 2% on the day. Hey mom, I'm just making a video. Can I call you back?
Oh, it's okay. Did you got your internet?
Yeah, it's back. Yeah.
Okay, call me later if you want to.
Okay, love you.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
All right, mama. So we're sitting at a market cap of 754 billion, 24-hour volume 31.69 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, you can sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app and grab one of the incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So we're here on the 4-hour time frame. You can see we had a perfect bounce from our white support box. See all the support in this level, as well as a bullish divergence signifying the bears are running out of strength. And we saw a beautiful bounce. We're currently above the 20 EMA, just starting to push back above 39.5. You can see all the resistance here, resistance in this area as well. So if we can get back above the 55 EMA here and we can hold it as support, we could see a nice push up to about 40.5K. And I'll give you some other levels of resistance. This line I dropped in at 41.3. You can see resistance here. We had some resistance here, resistance here. If we scroll back, we had a lot of support in this area at about 41.3K. And then your next major level, in my opinion, is coming up here at about 42.5K. Now, if we take our Fibonacci from this previous swing high down to the swing low, just pull this out a little bit so everything's more visible. Let's open this up. You can see we're just currently starting to push above the golden ratio, which is coming in about 39.5K. So if we hold that as support, higher likelihood you come back up to where you started at about 40.8K. And then, of course, if you break above that, you hold as support, you target the 1.272 coming in 41.6, so 1.618 coming in at 42.8K. Now, of course, we can get rejected here. I will go over the bearish scenario in a second. So here we are on the daily time frame. I have noticed a bullish divergence. We're creating a lower low, higher low on the daily while money is flowing in. Early sign the bears are running out of strength. You can see with our Fibonacci pull from the previous swing low, we came all the way back down to where we started. And in many scenarios, what will happen is you'll bounce and you'll see either a rejection from the EMAs or you see a rejection from the golden ratio. So if you do get rejected and you start to roll and you lose this previous low, you're going to come back down to the 1.272 at 35K, and then you target the 1.618 at 32.1. And currently we are in a technical target to the downside from our ascending triangle, coming in at 33.4. So unless we see a throwback and this was one massive bear trap, we can come up and we can hit resistance and we can see continuation to the downside. So just something to keep in mind, but we do have a bullish divergence while money is flowing in, which is an early sign of a push back to the upside and that the bears are running out of strength. So if we look at the weekly time frame, you can see these doji candles. And in many cases, these candles can signify reversal, just as they did here. You can see the bears pushed the price right back down and then the price dropped. And right here, you have some doji candles and you saw a breakout back to the upside. Hammer candles, shooting star, there's many different names for them. And as you can see right here, the bears tried to push down the price and the bulls pushed it right back up on the weekly. Can be an early sign of reversal and a push back to the upside. So if we do push back up into our ascending triangle, just watch for resistance from the EMAs coming in about 42.5K on the weekly time frame. We have that hidden bullish divergence we've been covering here, where we create a higher low on the price structure while creating a lower low on the RSI, which is an early sign of a push back to the upside. The bears are running out of strength on the weekly. There is still a chance we can come down to the 28 to 30K range. That is something to keep in mind here. and we'll kind of go over that at the end of the video. So I wanted to show you guys, what do we got here? Okay, the 5-day Gaussian channel. So you can see for the last 15 days, here's 5 days, here's another 5-day candle, and here's one more 5-day candle. We've come back down to 38.5, which is the support of the Gaussian channel. Now, the more you test support, the higher likelihood it's going to break. So if we fail to get back above the EMAs here, which are currently coming in about 42.5 and about 43.8K, and we get rejected once again, we come down, as I've been mentioning, we lose this level of support. That's when I do think you're going to come back down to the 28 to 30K level. As I've been mentioning in previous videos, each time we've broken down out of the Gaussian channel, it has led to future sell-off. Now, the bullish scenario, we push back above them, we head up for that midline coming in at 47, 48K. We hold it as support and we push all the way up to about 55,000. But I think something to keep a close eye on is the fact that we've already tested it 3 times. So if we get rejected here and we come back down for a retest once again, we may break that level of support. But as you can see, we've been selling off, and even these 5-day doji candles can be sign of a reversal and a push back to the upside. So we'll take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. As you can see here, most of our altcoins are sleeping. If you go through my list here, you see ADA is only up 0.5, Phantom just about 1%, even Ethereum 1.5, Gala Games only about 0.8, Mana only about 0.3. So the alts aren't seeing a lot of movement as Bitcoin is pushing up here. Not a lot of strength with the altcoins. As you can see, money is flowing into Bitcoin with the Bitcoin dominance. So if we do see some consolidation and you see the Bitcoin dominance start to fall, that's when you could see a nice little push for the altcoins. But if money just continues to flow into BTC and then BTC begins to sell off, then we may see the alts just drop swiftly here. Unless we see the Bitcoin dominance start to fall and money starts to flow into the alts, we see a nice push for the alts. But right now the alts are not looking very strong. If we look at the DXY, it's absolutely mooning right now. We pushed through this white box, which was a major level of resistance in my opinion. So if the DXY just continues to push, that's bad for Bitcoin and could lead to some sell-off if the DXY is going to come all the way up to the 1.272. What we want to see here, we're quite overbought on the daily time frame for the DXY. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, on all time frames, the daily, the 4-hour, the 1-hour, we're quite overbought, starting to print a bearish divergence, which is what we want to see. So what we want to see is the DXY begins to lose strength and begins to drop, and then we can see that beautiful push for Bitcoin. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin short positions, we are seeing an increase in shorts, which can be an early indicator of a move back down. However, the longs have been steadily increasing here for quite a while, so we could definitely see a little bit of a short squeeze. If the longs can continue to push the price up, the shorts will start to hit their stop losses, get liquidated, and it will continue to push the price of Bitcoin back up as those contracts begin to get bought up here for BTC. So we'll finish off the video on the smaller time frames. So watch for a rejection off the EMAs here, which are currently coming in about 40.6, the golden ratio coming in at 41.2. If we get rejected, we start to roll here and we lose this low. I would expect us to come back down to 35K. We have the technical target of 33.4 from the ascending triangle and the 1.618 coming in at 32.1 thousand. If we can get back above the EMAs and we push back up into our ascending triangle, then we can see a reversal in the trend and push back up to about 44.5K, which is the resistance of our ascending triangle. On the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing a nice little push, currently seeing a bit of resistance here from the 55 EMA. If we can push back above it, we are just sitting back above the golden ratio with our Fibonacci pull from this previous swing high down to the swing low. We could see a beautiful push up to 40.5K and the next level of resistance, in my opinion, about 41.3. Beautiful bullish divergence signifying the bears are running out of strength. That is usually when I enter my trades here. I did enter my trades for the altcoins, but currently they are sleeping. So I'm watching it very, very closely, as if Bitcoin gets rejected and rolls over, I'll most likely look to exit those altcoin positions. So that is it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. We have over 1,800 members. I believe over 1,900 members now. Let me look at the welcome page and see how many members we have. Let's scroll down. Yeah, we have over 1,900 members now talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns. So if you want a community of like-minded investors and traders, it's $3.50 USD for the basic entrance. That also gets you access to the DCA strategy, the DCA charts for the dollar cost average trades on the channel, buy and take profit zones if you want to start dollar cost averaging into your positions. And for $10 a month, you can have my exact entries, exits, take profits, and stop losses for my own trades. That's coming in at $10 USD. Everything else is available at $3.50. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.